Good morning, guys. So today we're going to be doing a foundation test on the Tarte High Performance Natural Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation. So it comes in a box like this, and it does not come with like a little stick or anything to pull the foundation out, so that's something to be aware of. It's a foundation that cost me $39. And it's supposed to be a full coverage foundation. On the website, they do recommend that you use a brush. So I think that we're going to go ahead and try it with a brush today. I have worn this foundation already because I wanted to just see what it was like. I have kind of mixed feelings about it, but we'll go ahead and put it on anyways. I'm just going to use a brush because it is recommended to use a brush with this foundation. I do already have a primer on, and I am using the ordinary primer, and this is the high adhesive silicone primer, and then I am mixing it with the other one that I did have a review on. This foundation is a water-based foundation, but it does have silicone in it. So this high adhesive is water-based as well with silicone, so it pretty much has the same properties in it as the foundation, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it on real quick and let's see how it looks. And I've got mine in medium sand. So I have been wearing it for the last couple of days, and I did try it with a sponge, and then I tried it with a this brush here as well, and I felt like I was just putting way too much of the foundation on. So today, using this other brush, I feel like it's a little bit better. So this is just the first layer of it. I don't feel like it covers very much with the first layer, so I am going to go in with the second layer just on my problem areas, and let's see what happens. So that's the coverage with the brush on both sides. There, let me just get my neck a little bit. I think it does really good at first for the coverage. It's not spreading or doing anything weird like that. It does take a minute to dry, which I did notice. And I am going to take my beauty blender, my blender sponge, and just kind of go over some of the spots to just get some of that extra foundation off. That way I don't look cakey, because I did realize that you can get really cakey looking with this foundation if you go overboard. So I'm just going to take off some of the excess here. Alright, so that is what it looks like with just the foundation there. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with a setting powder. It's the NYX Matte Finish Fine Mist Spray, setting spray. And I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and I'll be right back to talk about it. So right now, it is 6:44 in the morning. So I should be right back to show you what it looks like with makeup and how it works. I am going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape today since it's in the same brand line of makeup. So we'll try that on there as well, so you can see how its own other makeups go on top of it. And I should be right back. So here is how the foundation sits with other makeups. I think it does a good job. Just like most foundations do, the other makeups glide on really well. I didn't have the makeup move around when I was putting on like a contour or anything like that, so I think that's really good. Sometimes when you have a foundation and you take a brush and put contour on or blush or something like that, it will move the foundation around. This one does not do that. So I'm going to go ahead and wear it all day. I'm running a little late, so I'm going to go ahead and go to work. I'll be back on my lunch break to show you what it looks like at that point. But so far so good. There's like a medium coverage going on. And I did find in the last 2 days that I've been wearing this, because I just got this in the mail, that it does kind of cake up a little bit, but I'll show you that here when I come back for lunch in about 6 hours. So I'll be back in about 6 hours to show you what it looks like, and then we'll come back again at the end of the day to show you what it looks like at the end of the day. Alright, I hope everybody has a good day. Alright guys, we're back with the 6.5 hour check-in, and it is 1:15 in the afternoon. So this is what my issue is right now. I'm going to go ahead and just blot my face because I'm a little oily, which was pretty normal, and I did have my glasses on, so that did take off the foundation in that area where I had my glasses on. But I'm gonna get close real quick so you can see why I'm not so fond of this foundation. So you can see how it kind of gathers here in my nose area, which I don't really like. And then I'm just gonna blot here and get a little closer for you. It just looks kind of cakey, which is really weird. And I've tried it with as much different ways as I can to make it look not cakey, and it just, even with the Tarte Shape Tape, which is what I have on right now, it just looks weird. It makes my face look older than what it should, like under my eyes for some reason. And I don't have that particular issue with other foundations. I feel like I can see it kind of sitting on my face, and it doesn't really crease in the lines of my forehead, but it just sits kind of funny. And I've tried it for the last 3 days with different primers. So I've used the regular primer that I've been using lately, which is the Ordinary. I tried it with this, which is what I have on today. I've tried it with my regular Stay Matte primer from Rimmel. I've also tried it with the One Heck of a Blot, because the foundation is a water-based foundation, but it does have silicone in it. So I figured, well, I can try it with 3 different primers to see if I can get it to work differently. And this is the best way it looks on my face with the Ordinary primer. With the other primers, it doesn't look this decent. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I just don't like the way that it sits on my face. So, like I said, this is the 6-hour check-in. I'm gonna go and do another 4 hours and come back and show you what it looks like at the end of the day. But it's not terrible, but it's just not something that I like. And I can't put my finger on what it is that I don't like about it. I just don't like the way it looks on my face for some reason or another. So we're 6 hours in. I'll be back in another couple of hours to show you what it looks like at the end of the day. And then of course you can make up your own mind of what you think about it. But for me, this foundation is not my favorite. And it's $39. I think it's $36 to $39. So that's, I want to love it if I'm going to pay that much for a foundation. And right now I'm not really loving it that much. You can see where it's starting to fade here a little bit on the sides of my face, where I have the acne scars, and it definitely builds up here in the nose area. So, and I did set it really well today, and I did use a setting spray too. So, I mean, I'm not really liking it so much. But, like I said, we're 6 hours in. I'll be back in a couple of hours and do the end of the night check-in with you guys so you can see it. But, not my favorite so far. Alright guys, I'll be back. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so it is now 5:12 in the afternoon, evening-ish. I just got off work. I'm super tired and I'm ready to take off my makeup at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Isn't that crazy? Alright, so we are testing out the Tarte, where is it? The Tarte foundation from this morning. I just don't like this foundation, guys. I don't know like why I don't like it. I just don't like it. I have like a blemish going on that's not because of the foundation, but I just don't like it. I feel like it just sits kind of funky on my skin, and where it still looks okay, I don't like it. You can see here in the corners of my nose here how it kind of gathers there and just does some funky things, and it just kind of rests on top of my skin rather than, you know, kind of going into my skin like other foundations do. I do this and it just comes off on my hands. So I mean, it's just, I just don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off one side of it here, and let's see where the coverage is. I'll take off this side here. Still lots of foundation on the towel there, or on my face here. Alright, so see, there's still a lot of foundation on my face from this morning. I'm just gonna let you decide on what you think about this foundation, because I personally just, for $39 and you get 1 fluid ounce, I guess I expected more out of the foundation. For me, I'm just at the point in my life, if I don't love it, I'm not going to keep it. This is why I don't normally buy full foundations. I'm going to go ahead and take this side off so you guys can see as well where the coverage is on my full face. But the reason why I don't normally buy full foundations that are from like Sephora and stuff for this reason, because if I don't like it, then I feel really guilty about sending it back. I've been trying this for 3 days now and I just don't like it. So this is what it looks like. I mean, there's still makeup on my face. I just don't like the way it sits on my face. So my daughter, when she came home for lunch today and I had her look at it while I was here, she was just like, yeah, it just sits really funny in your face. And so I just don't like it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and continue on saying I just don't like it, or I'm going to go ahead and go and continue on with the rest of my night. I just don't have very many good things other than in the morning when I put it on, it looks really, really nice. Makeup goes on really nice with it. But as the day goes by, it just sits funny on my face. And that's all I can say. So I'm really sorry if this was not a very good review for you guys. I just don't like this foundation. So I might try some other ones from Tarte and see how they work out for me. This one didn't work for me. So alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on this foundation. If you've tried it, if you like it, if you hate it. And if you hate it, I would like to know why you hated it, if it's the same reasons why I do, or if you like it, I want to know why you like it, because I just couldn't find anything about this foundation that I really, really liked in order to keep it for the $39 that it cost. So alright guys, I hope you guys have a great day and I shall talk to you guys sometime next week. Bye!